Good morning, children. Today I'm going to discuss the lesson Bhad Mein Bhuni Haveli, written by Premchand. It's lesson number 4 and taken from Utkarsh Hindi Pathmala, grade 6. Bhad Mein Bhuni Haveli, a mansion or a big house roasted in an oven or furnace, or also known as tandoor. Here Bhad means tandoor, a furnace, Bhuni roasted, Haveli means a big house or a mansion. आप जानते ही हैं स्वतंत्रता से पूर्व भारत में आम ग्रामीण की कैसी स्थिति थी. You know what was the condition of a common villager in India before independence. Here स्वतंत्रता means independence, पूर्व means before, स्थिति means condition or situation. जमींदार और जागीरदार उन्हें किस किस तरह सताते थे. Landlords used to really torture them like anything. We all know that. सताते थे मीन्स टॉर्चर, जमींदार मीन्स लैंडलॉर्ड्स. उन्हें कठिन स्थितियों में रहना पड़ता था. They had to live in very difficult conditions. कठिन मीन्स डिफिकल्ट, स्थितियां मीन्स सिचुएशंस. उनके पास जीवन जीने के साधन बहुत कम होते थे. They used to have very few resources of livelihood. साधन मीन्स रिसोर्सेस. उनके श्रम का कितना मूल्य आंका जाता था. How much value was given to their labor. मूल्य means value. आंका जाता था means used to be given or judged. पाठ प्रवेश. हिंदी के महान कथाकार प्रेमचंद ने अपनी कहानियों में भारतीय ग्रामीण समाज के वास्तविक जीवन का चित्रण किया है. The great fictionist of Hindi, Premchand, has depicted the real life of rural society in his stories. महान means great, कथाकार fictionist, वास्तविक जीवन मीन्स रियल लाइफ. चित्रण किया है मीन्स हैज पिक्चराइज्ड. यह कहानी हमें बताती है कि अंग्रेजी सरकार के शासनकाल में गांव में जमींदारों का कितना आतंक था. दिस स्टोरी टेल्स अस हाउ मच ऑफ टेरर वाज देयर इन विलेजेस of these zamindars or landowners during the reign of British government. अंग्रेजी सरकार, ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट, शासन काल में ड्यूरिंग देयर रीन. आतंक मीन्स टेरर. वे कितने क्रूर होते थे. दे यूज्ड टू बी सो क्रूअल. क्रूर मीन्स क्रूअल. कितने अमानवीय होते थे. दे यूज्ड टू बी सो इनह्यूमन. अमानवीय मीन्स इनह्यूमन. गांव में तो जैसे उन्हीं का शासन चलता था. इट वॉज एज इफ दीज लैंडलॉर्ड्स वर रूलिंग द विलेजेस. शासन मीन्स रूलिंग. वे सभी कानूनों से ऊपर होते थे. दे यूज टू बी अबव ऑल लॉज. कानून मीन्स लॉज. वे किसी के भी प्रति कैसा भी अत्याचार करने में जरा भी संकोच नहीं करते थे. दे नेवर यूज टू हेजिटेट टू डू एनी काइंड ऑफ एट्रोसिटी अगेंस्ट एनीवन. अत्याचार मीन्स एट्रोसिटी. संकोच नहीं करते थे मीन्स नेवर यूज टू हेजिटेट. जिला बनारस में बीरा नाम का एक गांव है. There is a village known as Bira in Banaras district. वहां एक वृद्ध संतानहीन गोडिन रहती थी जिसका भुनगी नाम था. There used to live an old childless lady in this village whose name was Bhungi. वृद्ध means old, संतानहीन means childless. Godin is a community. उसके पास 1 इंच भी जमीन न थी और न रहने का घर ही था. She did not have even an inch of land, neither did she have a house to live in. उसके जीवन का सहारा केवल एक भाट था. The only support of her life was one furnace or stove through which she used to earn her livelihood. सहारा means support. केवल means only. गांव के लोग प्रायः एक समय चबैना या सत्तू खाकर पेट भरते हैं. इसलिए भुनगी के भाट पर नित्य भीड़ लगी रहती थी. The people of this particular village, they used to have black grams roasted on the furnace or barley roasted on the furnace, and they used to fill their stomach. That is the reason why there always used to be crowd on Bhungi's furnace, because people used to come to her to get their gram or barley roasted ones so that they could fill their stomach. Here chabana means something chewy, like this black grams which are roasted on the furnace. Sattu means barley. पेट भरते थे means they used to fill their stomach. भीड़ means crowd. वह जो कुछ भुनाई पाती वही भून या पीस कर खा लेती और भाड़ ही की झोपड़ी में के एक कोने में पड़ी रहती. Whatever she used to roast, she used to eat a part of that, and then she used to lie down in the same hut in which the furnace was kept. Bhoon means roast. Peeskar means grinding. Kha leti means eat. She used to eat the powdered black gram or barley. Jhopdi means hut. Ek kone mein means in a corner. वह प्रातःकाल उठती और चारों ओर से भाट में झोंकने के लिए सूखी पत्तियां बटोर लाती. She used to wake up early morning and used to collect dry leaves from all over to be used in the furnace. Pratahkal means early morning, bhad means furnace, sukhi pattiyan means dried leaves, bator lati means used to collect. भाड़ के पास ही पत्तियों का एक बड़ा ढेर लगा रहता था. There always used to be a big pile of dried leaves near the furnace. दोपहर के बाद उसका भाड़ जलता था. She used to light the furnace after noon. एकादशी और पूर्णमासी के दिन प्रथानुसार भाट न जलता था. On two particular days, as per the Indian Hindu calendar, she never used to light the furnace, and that was Ekadashi and Purnamasi. प्रथानुसार means according to the tradition. वे दोनों दिन उपवास के होते थे. Those 2 days were meant for fasting. उपवास means fasting. गांव के जमींदार पंडित उदय भान भुनगी से मुफ्त में धाने भुनवाते थे. And the landlord of the village, Pandit Uday Bhan, used to make her roast the grains free of cost. Zamindar means landlord. Muft mein means free of cost. Dane bhunwate thi means used to make her roast the grains. भुनगी को उनके घर का पानी भी भरना पड़ता था, and she had to fill water at his house also. इस कारण कई बार उसे भाड़ बंद भी रखना पड़ता था, and because of this she had to keep her furnace closed many a times. पंडित जी भुनगी से बेगार करवाना अपना अधिकार समझते थे. The Pandit used to consider it as his right to make her work free of cost or without pay. Begar means payless, without pay. Adhikar means right. चूंकि वह उनके गांव में उनकी जमीन पर रहती थी. It's because she used to stay in his village on his land. That is the reason why this Pandit, who was a landlord, used to make her do all the work free of cost. This shows how these landlords used to torture the villagers long back. चैत का महीना था और संक्रांति का पर्व. It was the month of Chaith and occasion of Shankranti. Actually, as per the Hindu calendar, we have this month called Chaith and this occasion called Sankranti. They are all very important days as per Hindu calendar. आज के दिन अन्न का सत्तू खाया और दान दिया जाता है. And on that particular day, people, they used to eat powdered rice and they used to donate the same as well. Anna ka sattu means powdered condition of rice. Anna means rice. घरों में आग नहीं जलती. Nobody lights a fire in their houses. भुनगी का भाड़ आज बड़े जोरों पर था. And that is the reason why Bhungi's, that furnace, it was fully busy today because all the people would come to her to get their grain roasted. बड़े जोरों पर था means it was fully busy. सांस लेने का भी अवकाश न था. She did not get a chance even to take her breath. The author means to say that she was that busy. ग्राहकों की जल्दबाजी पर भुनगी झुंझला पड़ती थी. And when the customers used to ask her to hurry up, she would get irritated. और restless. जल्दबाजी means in hurry. झुंझला पड़ती थी means irritated. Used to get irritated. तभी जमींदार के दो चपरासी दो बड़े बड़े टोकरे लेकर आ गए. At that time, the landlord's peons, two of them, came there with two big baskets. चपरासी means peons, टोकरे means basket. भुनगी यह देखकर सहम उठी. She just got scared looking at it. She was feeling as if it was a helpless condition for her. सूर्यास्त के पहले इतना अनाज भुनना असंभव था. It was impossible to roast so much of grain before sunset. सूर्यास्त means sunset. भुनना means roast. असंभव means impossible. चपरासी ताकीद कर गए कि तीसरे पहर तक सारा दाना भुन जाना चाहिए. And the peons, they warned her that before sunset, the entire grain should get roasted. ताकीद means to warn. तीसरे पहर तक means before sunset. भुनगी अनाज भूनने लगी. She started roasting the grains. अनाज means grain. लेकिन मन भर अनाज भूनना आसान नहीं था. But it was not easy to roast 40 kgs of grain. Man is measuring quantity. Like 1 man is equal to around 40 kgs. उस पर बीच बीच में भुनाई बंद करके भार भी. It was not easy to roast such huge amount of grain. And not only that, in between she had to stop roasting so that she could light the furnace again. अतएव तीसरा पहर हो गया और आधा काम भी न हुआ. And it became early afternoon and not even half the work was done. आधा काम means half the work. उसे भय हुआ कि जमींदार के आगे आदमी आते होंगे. She got scared thinking that now the people of the landlord would be coming to collect the grain. उसने और वेग से हाथ चलाना शुरू किया. She started roasting all the more faster. और वेग से means faster. हाथ चलाना शुरू किया means started roasting. रास्ते की ओर ताकती और बालू नाद में छोड़ती जाती थी. In between she would look at the path and to see whether they were approaching her, and she used to keep putting sand in the vessel in which she would roast the grains. रास्ते की ओर ताकती means she would stare at the path through which the landlord's people were supposed to come. And balu means sand. Nand means that vessel in which she would put the sand and roast the grains. यहाँ तक कि बालू ठंडी हो गई. So fast she was doing that even the sand, it became cold. उसकी समझ में न आता था क्या करे. She did not understand what to do. न भूनते बनता था, न छोड़ते बनता था. She was neither able to roast the grains nor able to leave them. सोचने लगी. She started thinking, कैसी विपत्ति है. What a trouble it is. विपत्ति means trouble. पंडित जी ने तो मुझे ना तो मुझे रोटी खिलाते हैं, ना मेरे आंसू पोंछते हैं. पंडित जी, who was a landlord, she does not feed me anything. Neither does he even help her when she has some problems. अपना रक्त जलाती हूँ तब कहीं दाना मिलता है. I burn my blood and then only I get little grains. Here, burn the blood means she would work so hard. लेकिन जब देखो खोपड़ी पर सवार रहते हैं. But as much as possible he would always be troubling her. इसलिए ना कि उनकी 4 अंगुली धरती मेरे पास है. She was just thinking in her mind, oh, the Panditji or the landlord always keeps troubling her because she was staying in his village on his land. 4 अंगुली धरती means very little land. क्या इतनी सी जमीन का इतना मोल है? Does such a little land cost so much? She was just sitting and thinking about all these things. She was feeling sad about her own condition. वह इन्हीं विचारों में खोई हुई थी कि दोनों चपरासियों ने आकर कर्कश स्वर में कहा, क्यों री, दाने भुन गए? She was just lost in these thoughts when suddenly both the peons came and they spoke in a very rude voice, asking her whether the grains were done. विचारों में खोई हुई थी means she was lost in thoughts. कर्कश स्वर में means in a very harsh or rude voice. भुनकी ने निडर होकर कहा, भून तो रही हूं, देखते नहीं हो? She answered fearlessly, saying that can't you see that I'm roasting the grains? एक चपरासी ने उलाहना दिया. One peon, he complained. उलाहना दिया means complained. सारा दिन बीत गया और तुझसे इतना अनाज न भुना गया. The whole day has passed and you could not even fry so much of grains. यह तू दाना भून रही है कि उसे चौपट कर रही है? Are you roasting the grains or you're spoiling them? चौपट कर रही है means are you spoiling them? इनका सत्तू कैसे बनेगा? How will we make a powder of these grains? सत्तू means powder. अनाज का सत्यानाश कर दिया. You have spoilt the grains. सत्यानाश means spoiled. देखना आज महाराज तेरी क्या गति करते हैं. They were just warning him. Oh, you have done such a bad work. You just see what the landlord or the Maharaj is going to do to you. परिणाम यह हुआ कि उसी रात को भाड़ खोद डाला गया और वह अभागिनी निरावलंब हो गई. And the result was that the same night भुनगी को अब रोटियों का कोई सहारा न रहा. Because the landlord had got her furnace destroyed, she did not have any source of earning her food. कोई सहारा न रहा means she did not have any support. गांव वालों को भी भाड़ के मिट जाने से बहुत कष्ट होने लगा. Now the villagers used to depend on her furnace for their one-time food. So because it was destroyed, now they were in big trouble. लोगों ने जाकर पंडित जी से कहा कि बुढ़िया को भाड़ लगाने की आज्ञा दे दीजिए, लेकिन पंडित जी ने कुछ ध्यान न दिया. People went and requested the pandit or the landlord to give her the permission to once again use the or light the furnace, but he did not pay attention to them. आज्ञा means permission. ध्यान न दिया means did not pay attention. इस प्रकार एक पूरा महीना बीत गया. This way an entire month passed. प्रातः काल था. It was early morning. पंडित उदयभान अपने 2-3 चपरासियों को लिए लगान वसूल करने जा रहे थे. This particular pandit, who was a landlord and whose name was Udayban, he was going to collect tax with 2 to 3 helpers. वसूल करने जा रहे थे means was going to collect. लगान means tax. बुढ़िया के भाड़ की ओर ताका तो बदन में आग सी लग गई. And when he looked at the furnace of Bhungi or the old lady, it was as if his body caught fire. That is, he was that much in anger. उसका पुनरुद्धार हो रहा था. The furnace was getting restored. पुनरुद्धार means restoration. बुढ़िया बड़े वेग से उस पर मिट्टी के लौंदे रख रही थी. And the old lady was keeping clay balls on it in order to build the furnace very fast. मिट्टी के लौंदे means clay balls. This furnace, it is made up of mud. सहसा उदयभान ने गरज कर कहा, किसके हुक्म से फिर से भाड़ बना रही है? Suddenly Udayban screamed and told, with whose permission are you building the furnace again or making the furnace again? सहसा means suddenly, garajkar means screaming, किसके हुक्म से means with whose permission. भुनगी ने हक बका कर देखा तो सामने जमींदार खड़े दिखाई दिए. Bungi had not seen the landlord, but when he screamed at her, he suddenly looked at him nervously as if thinking who was screaming, and saw the landlord standing in front of her. हक बकाकर means nervously. उदयभान ने फिर पूछा, किसके हुक्म से बना रही है? He again asked, with whose permission are you restoring the furnace? भुनगी डरते हुए बोली, सब लोग कहने लगे बना लो तो बना रही हूं. Bhungi got scared and she told, everybody asked me to make it again, so I'm making it. उदयभान आग बबूला होते हुए बोले, मैं अभी इसे फिर खुदवा डालूंगा। Udayban became very angry and told, I'm again going to get it dug inside the mud. Aag babula hona means to get very angry. Khudwa dalunga means I'll get it dug under the mud. कहने के साथ ही उन्होंने भाड़ में एक ठोकर मारी. Along with saying this, he just kicked the furnace once. ठोकर means kick. गीली मिट्टी सब कुछ लिए दिए बैठ गई. The mud was wet, and with a kick, it just got spoiled. The entire thing became flat. दूसरी ठोकर नांद पर चलाई. Nand is a vessel in which he used to roast the grains. And the second kick he put on the vessel. लेकिन बुढ़िया सामने आ गई और ठोकर उसकी कमर पर आ पड़ी. But the old lady came in front and the kick fell on her hips. उदयभान ने पूछा, अब तो यहाँ फिर भाड़ न बनाएगी. Now again you will not make the furnace here again, isn't it? भुनगी ने सफाई दी. She gave clarification. सफाई means clarification. भाड़ न बनाऊंगी तो खाऊंगी क्या? If I don't make the furnace, what will I eat? उदयभान ने हाथ झाड़ते हुए कहा, तेरे पेट का हमने ठेका नहीं लिया है. Udayban spread his hands and told her, I have not taken the contract of your hunger. हाथ झाड़ते हुए कहा means he spread out his hands. भुनगी ने याद दिलाया, सेवा तो तुम्हारी करती हूँ, खाने कहाँ जाऊं? Bhungi reminded him, saying that I serve you. To eat, where else will I go? Yaad dilaya means reminded him. Seva means serve. उदयभान पलट कर बोले, गांव में रहोगी तो सेवा तो करनी पड़ेगी. उदयभान suddenly told her, if you are staying in the village, you have to serve me. भुनगी ने खुलासा किया, सेवा तो तभी करूंगी जब भाट बनाऊंगी. She announced, I will serve you only if I am able to make this furnace. गांव में रहने के नाते सेवा नहीं कर सकती. I cannot serve you just because I am staying in this village. उदयभान के तेवर बदले, तो छोड़कर निकल जा. उदयभान changed his attitude and said, then you leave everything and go away. तेवर बदले means change his attitude. भुनगी ने पूछा, क्यों छोड़कर निकल जाऊं? भुनगी asked him, why should I leave everything and go away? मैं इसी झोपड़ी में बूढ़ी हुई. I have become old in this very same hut. झोपड़ी means hut. मेरे सास ससुर और उनके बाप दादे इसी झोपड़े में रहे. My in-laws and their grandfathers, they lived in this. झोपड़ी means hut. अब इसे यमराज को छोड़कर और कोई मुझसे नहीं ले सकता. Now leaving यमराज or death, nobody else and take this hut from me. उदयभान भड़के, अच्छा तो अब कानून भी बघारने लगी. He told her, okay, so now you're telling me the law also, or explaining me the law also. कानून means law. हाथ पैर पड़ती तो चाहे मैं रहने देता, लेकिन अब तुझे निकाल कर ही दम लूंगा. Then he warned her, if you had requested me meekly, I would have at least let you stay here. But now, because of this attitude of yours, at any cost, I'll make you move away from here. उदयभान ने साथ चल रहे चपरासियों को आदेश दिया, अभी जाकर इसके पत्तियों के ढेर में आग लगा दो, देखें कैसे भाट बनता है. उदयभान ordered his helpers and he said, immediately go and light a fire on her pile of dry leaves. Let me see how she is going to make the furnace. एक क्षण में हाहाकार मच गया. In no time there was an outburst or outcry all over. आग की लपटें आकाश से बातें करने लगी. The flames of the fire started rising high. आकाश से बातें करने लगी means rising very high. आग की लपटें means flames of the fire. किसी उन्मत्त की भांति इधर उधर दौड़ने लगी. Like an unstable person, they started running here and there. That means they started spreading around. सारे गांव के लोग आग के चारों ओर जमा हो गए. Entire villagers gathered around the fire. भुनगी अपने भाड़ के पास उदासीन भाव से खड़ी यह लंका दहन देखती रही. भुनगी was so sad that her whole furnace got destroyed, and she was standing there very sadly and looking at the fire and the destruction that was taking place. Here it is known as Lanka Dahan because Lanka was destroyed by fire and it got completely destroyed long back in the stories in the रामायण. उसी समय पवन भी वेग से चलने लगी. Coincidentally, at that time, even the wind started blowing very fast. वेग से चलने लगी means fast. ऊर्ध्वगामी लपटें पूर्व दिशा की ओर दौड़ने लगी. And the high rising flames started running towards the east direction. Urdhvagami means uprising, or the flames which were rising very high. Lapte means flames. Purva disha means east direction. भाट के समीप ही किसानों की कई झोपड़ियां थीं. वे सब आग का ग्रास बन गई. Near the furnace, many of the farmers had their huts, and they all became the food of the fire. लपटें कुछ और आगे बढ़ी. After that, the flames of the fire again further moved ahead. सामने पंडित उदयभान की हवेली थी. उस पर झपटी. In front, Pandit Udayban's mansion was there, and the fire leapt at it. जब गांव में हलचल मची. Now there was full restlessness or Sorry, once again. अब गांव में हलचल मची. Now, when the Pandit's mansion was engulfed by fire, people started moving, stirring. That is, people started taking action. आग बुझाने की तैयारियां होने लगी, लेकिन पानी के छींटों ने आग पर तेल का काम किया. And people started making preparations to put off the fire. But the water droplets, they did the job of oil on the fire. ज्वालाएं और भड़की और पंडित जी की विशाल हवेली को दबोच बैठी. The flames, they became all the more stronger and they engulfed the entire mansion of the Pandit. देखते ही देखते वह भवन उस नौका की भांति अग्नि सागर में विलीन हो गया, जो उन्मत्त तरंगों के बीच झकोरे खा रहे हो. In no time, the entire mansion was completely engulfed by the fire. And here the author, Premchand, has compared it to a light boat which is shaking among unstable or frantic waves. Nauka means light boat. Agni Sagar means the ocean of fire. Vileen ho gaya means disappeared. Unmat Tarange means frantic waves. Jhakore kha rahi ho means as if it is shaky. जमींदार की हवेली में जो कोहराम मचा, वह भुनगी के शोकमय विलाप से भी अधिक करुणाकारी था. And the amount of screaming and restlessness that happened in the landlord's mansion, it was much more pathetic than Bhungi's sad condition. So this is a story by Premchand. Hope all of you liked it. Please let me know if you have any doubts. And children, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe because that keeps me motivated. Thank you for watching Ribora Tube. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.